So, hello, people. Oh my god. Okay, so honestly, I'm going this with no plan. I've already tried to begin this countless of times, and it seems like every single time I try to film it, I can't get it right. So, I'm just going to do this one and hope for the best. I feel like I heard something, but I really don't know. Anyways, so hi, nice to meet you. My name is Melanie. Um, but I usually go by Mel, and I'm starting this YouTube channel just to, have another hobby and something to take my mind off of things, and try to get out of a funk. So, yeah, I hope at least some people find this channel and find this channel enjoyable and join me on this journey to basically getting out of a funk. Um, what I wanted to do with this channel primarily though was create a space for like fandoms and fangirls and fan boys, fan people all over the world.
Both men and women and non-binary people of all gender appropriations and the pronouns, everyone.
Um, Me myself, I'm a really big fan of a lot of things, honestly. And I feel like it's been such a profound part of my life, but it's not something that I share a lot with people or that a lot of people know about or like know what I'm fans about or know what I'm a fan of. Yeah, it's usually just limited to like my three closest friends and then sometimes like my friend group. But other than that, it's not something that I really express with like new people that I meet or people that I'm talking to or people that are like family members. Um, Unless it's like a really, really, really big obsession, then like they catch on. But yeah, I just wanted to create a space to like share um, just thoughts on different types of media and different types of fandoms and things that not things, hold on, what's the word, can you tell I'm nervous? Things, what is it called? Franchises that I'm a fan of. And yeah, and hopefully by this we can create a community, not just me but like whoever's watching this too. We can create an environment where you're able to just be open about what you're a fan of and express your opinions on things you've watched or books you've read or characters that you love, and then connect with other people because of that. Because honestly, like, I scroll through TikTok or through Instagram reels and I like, of course, like, my feed is curated to me, but I see so many people who are fans of so many different franchises to the point where they make edits or they make videos or they make videos just like this about being a fan and being a fangirl. I feel like there's so many fans out there, but there's not that much connection in fandoms, at least not in person or like, how do I put this? Hold on, scratch that. So I see all these people making these videos about being a fan and being a fangirl, of course. Um, but and I realize there's like so many fans out there, really. Like, I'm sorry for saying fan so many times, but like you get the point. There's so many like fans out there, really. But I feel like in real life, it's so hard to meet new people and to like create new friendships based off this shared interest, unless you're going to like a concert or a show or some sort. Then like you both are like a fan of the same thing. But in real life, I feel like it's a little harder, at least for me personally. I don't know if it's for everyone else, but like talking by experience, I feel like it's a little harder for me to make friends based off of like fandoms or being a fan of something, because it's not something that I express when I'm starting to get to know someone. Like, I feel like I kind of like shy away from it a little bit in like in fear of seeming like weird or in fear of seeming like I don't know. I really don't know. It does stem from a place of like insecurity maybe. But I I realized I was doing that basically. I realized that I was holding back from expressing like my true interests and what I'm interested in for fear of judgment, and I really shouldn't be doing that because these are things that like bring me the most joy. Like honestly, these things bring me like the most joy in the world and the most comfort. Like the books that I read and the movies that I watch, and just being transported into like another universe and another world. It really does bring me comfort in times of need or in times of struggles and in times where I'm in a funk just like this one. I think it brings a sense of comfort to a lot of people being a fan and consuming these different types of medias. Where was I going with that? Hold on. Oh, and I basically just wanted to start a channel where I can just yap about the things that I'm interested in and the things that I really truly love. Because I know there's a lot of people out there who do love the same things and have different opinions to add on to like hold on. And I know there's a lot of people who have like different opinions and things that they can add on to conversations. And yeah, I really just want to create community basically, if that's possible, if that's able to happen. And I know like on YouTube it's a bit harder to gain an audience, at least from my experience. Well, experience talking about like 6 years ago in the pandemic is when I created a YouTube channel for myself. I think I was like in my early teens. um and I started making videos. And I really did like making videos. I really enjoyed it. I've always loved making videos and making social media posts like TikTok and Musicallys. And even as a kid, I have a lot of like home videos, and I like to rewatch them too. I have a lot of home videos of me playing with my like LPS, and my Lala Loopsy dolls and my Barbies, and like just making little videos for myself because I took so much inspiration from these YouTubers that I watched, Cookies for C, and I watched the LPS videos and the LPS popular videos, and I just loved them so much that like to the point where like I wanted to do that and I wanted to make those videos too. I made those videos because there were some of the things that brought me like joy and comfort at the time, and I think that stemmed on, into from my childhood into my teens too. I made musicallys, I made all the musicallys, I made all the TikToks, and I was not ashamed of posting anything really. Like it's kind of scary what I was posting on there because I was doing TikTok dances for all my middle school to see. You know what? And then I wonder why I didn't have that many friends. Moving on. It's something that's always been like prominent in my life. It's been like one of the only things that's been like consistent in my life. And so I've taken a great interest in wanting to post again. And I kind of shy away from it because of being I don't like the thought of being perceived by the public. Well, not by the public, the community that I know. Cuz I feel like um by the community that like I know, like family and friends and everything, I come off as like really shy and really introverted and really just to myself, honestly. Um so like putting myself out there and putting this new image of myself out there, it's kind of scary to me because like I'm putting this different side of myself out there that is different from what is perceived of me or what is expected of me, basically. So, yeah, there's always been some like, I've always just shied away from posting, but I figured, you know what? I'm just going to make these videos, these YouTube videos, and whoever finds them. If my family finds them, so be it. Because I remember, and when I made videos back then in my teens, my family had found my YouTube channel and they told me they watched like all my videos, and I was mortified. I was mortified basically, and I deleted all the YouTube videos, and then I stopped posting ever since then. Um, and which is like a shame because like I stopped doing something that I really love to do because of how I was perceived by my family, and because it was something different than what they were used to seeing me as. At least that's how I viewed it. If I managed to create some sense of community and connections, then you know what? That would be amazing. That would be awesome. And yeah, basically that's my introduction. It was a whole lot of yapping. I think I went on a lot of tangents, and I don't know if I really got to the main point I was trying to make. But yeah, I'm Melanie. I realized I was talking about being a fangirl and all of my interests. I never explained any one of the interests to you. Hold on. Okay, we're gonna try this other half with this lighting, and we'll see how it behaves in post. And some of the things that I love are, let's say, the color pink. I love Star Wars, specifically the Clone Wars, specifically Captain Rex. I love Captain Rex with all my life. He is one of my favorite characters across any franchise. I love him so much. And you'll see probably later on, either in this video or in other videos, my love for that man. So yeah, I love Marvel as much as any other person. I'm not like the biggest fan, but I really do love Marvel, and I really love X-Men. I got into X-Men a couple of years back, and I watched X-Men Evolution, and I watched all the movies too, which are like pretty controversial. Is that what it's called? Anyways, but I really like X-Men. I would love to get into the comics someday too, especially for Rogue and Gambit. I really liked them as characters. Something else that I'm really interested in is books. I love books. Totally forgot to mention that. I really love books, and I really would like to make reading vlogs too. Because I feel like I have so many opinions on it, or so many thoughts on the book, that I just like I need to share with someone. But then like I just end up talking to myself and the invisible camera in my room. Um, but yeah, I love books. My favorite book of all time is Six of Crows. I read that like 6 years back, I want to say, and it's still my favorite book ever. Um, Close after that is probably Atmosphere by Taylor Jenkins Reid. That was such a good book and made me so emotional and made me cry so much and made me so happy, and I loved it. So yeah, and then I love the Shatter Me series too. That's also one of my favorite series of all time, and I am caught up. I read what is it called? Escape Me? Escape Me is the one's coming out, no? Release Me? I think Release Me is the newest one. And I loved it. Absolutely loved it. I'm loving this new series, and I love the original series too. But I hope everything goes well with that series and the adaptation. And I hope it receives a lot of good feedback. So then maybe if it's good, we can continue on with that movie series and hopefully get all the books adapted, not unlike Netflix and Shadow and Bone. Still suffering that loss. Okay, talking about books, I mentioned Shatter Me. I just finished Caraval. I loved it. I absolutely loved it. I'm on legendary right now, and I'm really liking it. And I'm missing. Okay, I can't say much because I don't want to spoil it. But okay, hold on. Scratch all of that. Matter of fact. Okay, I just read Caraval and I absolutely loved it. I love Scarlet so much. I love Julian so much. They're so amazing, and I was obsessed with them and obsessed with the romance in that book and obsessed with the magical elements in that book. Um but I also liked that it had that element of like deadly like games and just like mind tricks, and just it was so confusing and it was so baffling at times, but honestly I really loved that aspect of it. And did my voice just crack? I really loved those aspects of it, and I'm excited to read the rest of the series. So right now I'm on Legendary and I'm really liking it so far. So we'll see how that goes and how that plays out because I'm really interested. I'm like 40 pages in right now, so I'm not too far ahead. But yeah, we'll see if I film a reading vlog for the rest of the Caravel series because I really want to finish Caravel and then reread the Once Upon a Broken Heart series because I read those first, but I read those like a couple years back, like back when Ballad was coming out, back when Curse for True Love, is that what it's called, was coming out. So yeah, I really haven't read those in a while, so I don't really remember the circumstances or like the I don't really remember what happened in that in the what was it in the book. But I would love to reread those and hopefully film a reading vlog for that. So yeah, that's just a glimpse into what I'm interested in. Of course, there's like music and there's movies. Favorite movie, Interstellar. Favorite artist, Lana Del Rey and Hosier and Noah Khan and Taylor Swift. Favorite album right now is You Seem Pretty Good. You Seem Pretty Sad for a Girl So in Love and The Great Divide. And I'm really into Lust for Life right now because like it's summer. I feel like it's like summer vibes. So yeah. Anyways, I'm gonna end this right here. And I was planning on filming like a little vlog of the day, but I feel like it just might end right here because I already filmed like 20 minutes of content, and I don't know how long I want the video to be. And that's that because I did yap a lot, and I did not plan to talk as much as I did or ramble as much as I did, but I did. So yeah. Welcome to the channel and hopefully you guys enjoy the content. I'll try my best to be consistent, but we'll see because I do have work and school and other commitments. So yeah, but I'm excited to start this. I think it's going to be really good for me. It's something to try to get myself out of my comfort zone, and honestly, like it's been something I wanted to do for so long, and I just kept telling myself you need to just start, and I really do need to just start. So this is the start, and I'm really excited, and hopefully you guys stick around, and hopefully you guys like it. But yeah, anyways, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out. I love you guys.